How are you doing today? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So, what do I got for you today? Well, it looks like a lot of sideways movement, and I think that's pretty good. I mean, we've taken such great climbs recently in all of the cryptocurrency market. I mean, we're looking at $102.3 billion for a market cap. I mean, we got $46.1 billion for a BTC market cap. So, I mean, seeing some sideways movement right now, especially with the, upcoming contention of August 1st and us, slowly creeping towards that deadline, there's nothing better than setting some support lines and stability in here. So let me do a quick run through the market. I have sideways movement pretty much with everything. I got 28.18 for BTC. Ethereum I got coming in at 265. I got Ripple at 29.1 cents. I got NEM at 21.9 cents. I got Ethereum Classic at 17.46. I got Litecoin coming in at 29.99. So that's some small gains there, sitting at $30. That's not bad. We got $146.46 on Dash, $55.65 on Monero. And it looks like Steam made their gains back, 12.4%, coming in at $2.48. And the Steam-backed dollar is rolling in today at $2.02, and Zcash is hitting $273. So, like I said, sideways movement, not that bad. I don't know if I'd go out and be buying any BTC at this moment. We could see some more pullbacks on it as we get closer to August 1st, and I would probably wait till then if you were looking to pick up some BTC. But, I mean, the BTC network's getting better. We're looking at 39,000 unconfirmed transactions. So, I mean, that's wonderful. People being able to, move their BTC a little better. Hopefully the transaction fees will start coming down. They're getting outrageous at this moment. So that leads into the first bit of news. We got Kraken. They're going to be changing their BTC withdrawals to around $7. This is to be able to keep up with the new demands and fees. They're saying that it's because it's a little higher than average, but they're saying that they usually pay a little extra to make sure that transactions are processed and get through, which, I mean, nobody can blame them, when you see transactions that you pay the minimum for taking 2 and 3 days potentially to get through, especially if they're $1 or $2. It just goes to show that we need something done with the Bitcoin network. Hopefully the user activated soft fork will be able to help make that happen for us. If not, then we got Litecoin, and a lot of people are leaning over that way in the meantime. So there could be also the potential for Litecoin and some of the other altcoins to take a surge around August 1st as people switch their BTC value over to the altcoin as a way to be able to hold and maintain value through the times, because pretty much for the first couple of weeks, I'm sure no one's going to be really moving BTC, so the network is going to be pretty freed up. So the next bit of news I got is going to be United States news. I have that the New Hampshire governor signs a bill protecting BTC from regulation. What does this mean? Well, that means in New Hampshire, they're a pretty liberal state. They're going to be not taxing or having the know your customer laws, or all that red tape that government likes to put in the way. They're saying that they're pretty much pro cryptocurrency, and that if you're going to be operating cryptocurrency as a business or anything like that, that they're going to lean a little more on your side. Because the other side of the news I have here is the state of Washington changing in July on the 23rd. They're going to have laws towards cryptocurrency on the money transmittance. I'm still not quite 100% on what they meant by this. I'm not sure if they're talking about individuals. I'm assuming that it was pretty much more towards businesses that are taking payments in Bitcoin or in partial cryptocurrencies. They start talking about that you have to have full disclaimers on what you're doing, that you need to be able to say if you're insured, if you're backed, you have to, have know your customer laws. So this is more, of the problem that we see in the United States, where we have, 50 different states all acting as individual countries over, one large ruler, and the states are choosing different directions, and this could potentially be a problem down the road. As cryptocurrency becomes more mass adopt, and we see, the price of Bitcoin shooting upwards, $7,000, $10,000. The government's really going to start taking a harder look at these things and wanting to, get their hands in the cookie jar and get taxes on this. So, I mean, some states' early adoption of putting laws on the books saying that we're not going to have know your customer laws, we're not going to add extra taxation due to the fact that it's cryptocurrency and a digital asset is it's wonderful. But then when you have states like Washington here making it harder for businesses to operate, that hinders cryptocurrency's ability towards mass adoption. It stifles the growth, and that's not really what we need. It's just going to give the states that are leaning in favor of it a first mover advantage. And with the growth of cryptocurrency, you can see that getting involved with it this early is only going to mean better things for your financial future. So I can't understand why they'd want to get in the way of this. I mean, as far as I see it, this is a steamroller, and this road's getting built one way or the other, right? So next up, we're going to talk about, I was on Eduardo from Bitworkers YouTube channel. He doesn't really post a lot, but he went ahead and he did an interview with me last night. Ran about 48 minutes. Excellent interview. Real nice gentleman from Brazil. We talked about a lot of the cryptocurrency market, hot topics at the moment. We talked about Ethereum, we talked about ICOs, we talked about Genesis mining, we talked about how I got into cryptocurrency. I re-Steam that, so if you go over to my Steam link, or if you go over to my Steam page, you'll see it on there. I think it was one of my better interviews. I was real comfortable talking with this guy. It was great. So if you're watching me out there, Eduardo, thanks again, man. It was a real pleasure chatting with you. We'll have to do it again real soon. It's nice having a one-on-one conversation with someone about cryptocurrency. These are the things that I'm in this for, right? And the next piece of information I got for you guys is that in the UK, I had mentioned yesterday that there was a problem with purchasing cryptocurrency with a debit card. According to the guy on Cryptoverse, he's saying that they went over to Bitpanda and signed up for an account over there, and after going through their process of signing up, which can take a little bit of time sometimes, with the way cryptocurrency is growing, that they were able to buy, and that it wasn't a problem, with their debit card. He said that he liked it a little bit better because they don't hold your fiat cash and hold your cryptocurrency on their wallet. They send it directly to your wallet. So, it's always an advantage to have your cryptocurrency in your wallet, which your private keys to. So if you liked everything I got going on here, I got that subscribe button down there. I mean, we're well over 1,200. I'm sure that we'll be at 1,300 by this weekend. We're looking at just about 1,000 followers on Steemit right now. It's growing. It's getting huge. I have to say thank you. Somebody used my Genesis mining code last night. So all of you out there that are doing anything to support me here at Bitcoin and Coffee, I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. This is amazing, for you guys to be able to support me, to get out here and talk about cryptocurrency and to share my ideals. It's nothing I've ever had before in my life, and it's absolutely fantastic. So, as always, there's my email address out there. It's eugeneforest20@gmail.com. It's a free help desk service for new people. And if you're watching this right now, that means it's for you. I mean, nothing against anybody, but core developers and master programmers aren't sitting around watching Eugene Forrest at Bitcoin and Coffee talk. So I mean, if you're watching and you're looking for news and cryptocurrency, then you're probably either at the same skill level I am or a little below, and that means that I'm here to help you. Because networking is the way to figure all of this out. Communication is always key, and So I have ways to support me down below. I have affiliation codes for Genesis Mining and Hashflare. They got Bitcoin mining back there. We talked about that a little bit last night with Eduardo on Bitworkers. So, you know, he's pretty pro for it, so that's pretty good. I also have affiliation codes down there to get you a hard wallet at Amazon, and now I'm also an affiliation member over at Crypto HW Wallet, and you'll find a link for that down below. If you go over there, they can hook you up with a hard wallet. I think they have Trezors in stock right now, and they have the Ledgers coming out in a couple weeks, and those are also BIP 148 approved. They're going to take care of you there if you're storing Bitcoin on that. So if that's something you're concerned with, you might want to check that out. I also got a few faucets down there to get you some free BTCs, doggies, Litecoin. I think that Pivx one is broken. I got to take that down. And there's also some donational addresses. If you can throw $1 or $2 my way, I'd appreciate it. So all of you guys out there in crypto land, remember, keep your Bitcoin safe.